Danielle Hunter officially holding out. Welcome back to the Onebar and Lupagus show. I am Lupagus. In the news coming out, Danielle Hunter plans on skipping the Vikings mandatory minicamp. Before we get to that, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the vids, comment as well. Love to know what you guys are thinking when you watch these videos that we put out on a daily basis for the most part. Also, don't forget to become a YouTube member. If you're a Patreon, switch it over to YouTube and become an exclusive YouTube member. Support the show. Get entered in a chance for Onebar and Lupagus swag every month, and also get exclusive content. So let's talk about Danielle Hunter officially becoming a holdout now that he's not planning on coming to Vikings minicamp. Tom Pelissero is the one reporting this. Let's just read what he wrote. 3-time Pro Bowl defensive end Danielle Hunter. Oh my God, it just jumped on me. Plans to skip the Vikings mandatory minicamp per sources. The sides haven't seen eye to eye on a new contract. Again, so Rap Sheet reported Minnesota has received trade calls, and now one of the NFL's top pass rushers is officially a holdout. This isn't surprising that this is happening. We all saw this coming. Danielle Hunter didn't come to voluntary workouts either, and he made it quite known that he was not happy with his contract situation, scheduled to make $5.5 million this year. So now the Vikings are at a crossroads, as they say. What are they going to do with Danielle Hunter? Are they going to re-sign him? Are they going to trade him? And I think the route they go really says a lot about what their intentions are for the next couple of seasons. You bring back Danielle Hunter, you re-sign him, you're going to compete. I mean, your defense is going to have a stud on the front seven. He's someone who's proven to be just a dynamic player every single year he's been healthy. So you want this guy on the team. If you re-sign him, it means you're willing to commit to winning sooner. If you do trade him, get some future draft capital, it points to a rebuild happening here a little bit quicker, and not even just this competitive rebuild they talk about. I think you get Danielle Hunter, get that draft capital. It's pointing to more of a immediate rebuild, and it might only be like a 1 or 2 year rebuild, but not an overhaul, just a rebuild and retooling. And I think that would start this year if you do actually trade Danielle Hunter, because what's going to happen? Marcus Davenport at one side, lefty DJ Wanham, Patrick Jones on the other. And those are your edge rushers for the Minnesota Vikings. No Zadarius Smith, no Danielle Hunter. You would have those guys. So that's a major downgrade. And you just hope at that point that does happen, that Davenport can stay healthy and live up to his potential that he showed as a freak athletically and size-wise coming out of college. So very interesting to see what happens with the Danielle Hunter situation. Kwesi, this move is going to be, it's going to further divide fans on their opinions of him, which have already seemed quite split at the moment. A lot of fans and viewers of our show already losing faith in Kwesi. We'll see what happens here, what becomes the Danielle Hunter situation, and how soon is this going to get resolved? It's June 12th now. Is this going to carry on into training camp? And everybody always says, well, these aren't distractions. These aren't distractions. We're going to focus on the guys who are here. It is a distraction. It is something that wears on players and teammates, thinking, when is Danielle Hunter going to show up? He's one of the leaders of the locker room. Is he going to be here? And think of the help he can have with like an Andre Carter. I mean, watching Danielle Hunter work and do what he does every single day definitely boost his development. Even, Patrick Jones, a player going to his third year, approaching, a breakout season many think he's in store for. You want to have a guy like Danielle Hunter helping you out and watching and learning from, and just knowing that he's going to be on this team and be part of this defense is huge. And you got to think Brian Flores wants to have this guy to work with too. So you hope this doesn't linger into the season, into training camp, and then even goes deep in the training camp to a point where it's even an issue in the season. And the other thing I think about, another new defensive scheme here. He had Zimmer's defense, went to Ed Donatell's, and now Brian Flores. So if he does hold out, how far behind the 8 ball is he going to be as far as picking up this defense? I don't know. He's a veteran. I don't think it'll take him long to catch up, but still, you like to have all the pieces here, learning and growing and building that rapport with each other. So let me know in the comments, what do you guys think, Danielle Hunter? What's going to happen? Trade, re-sign, this holdout going to get uglier and lengthy? Let me know what you think in the comments. And remember, keep your skull in your hole.